And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, inside continuing coverage of the 2026 WPIAL baseball season. Tonight, City League v. WPIAL as the Obama Academy Eagles head to Boyce Mayview Park as they take on WPIAL Class 5A's Upper St. Clair Panthers. Sean Saputo alongside Lou Rude, Chris Lackner, your videographer this evening, as the 12-4 and undefeated in City League play Obama Academy Eagles get ready to take on Upper St. Clair, who sits with a 6-7 mark overall and 4-6 in WPIAL's Class 5A Section 2. The Panthers, a non-conference matchup before they get prepared to close the section season next week against Chartiers Valley in what is going to be likely two must-win games for the Panthers. But they are hoping that tonight could be a tune-up against a team that's rolled against the City League in Obama Academy.
Yeah, they've dominated in City League play, 8-0 overall, winning by scores like 27-0, 15-0, 19-0, 20-0. I mean, they just have dominated.
It hasn't been fair.
No, it hasn't. They just blew through the City League this year. So it'll be interesting because they also played some WPIL teams. They defeated North Catholic. They defeated Steel Valley twice, once by a convincing 18-10 victory. So they're a solid team, and it should be an interesting contest. Nice tune-up for both of them because obviously the Obama Academy will have qualified for state playoffs, I would assume, already.
Get a chance to meet the lineup here after this first pitch. But leading off is going to be second baseman, number 1, Braylon Johnson. We'll meet the rest of the Obama Academy Eagles lineup in just a moment after this opening pitch. Lou Rude will introduce you to them, and the first pitch misses on the inside for a ball.
All right, batting second is Elijah Rawlings, the shortstop. Roman Gray is third in the catcher's position. Caleb Myers fourth in center field.
1-0 popped into foul territory. James Gardner in that area makes the catch and one away quickly for the Eagles.
Continuing on down, batting in the 5 spot is Jordan Bergier, the left fielder. Luke Amon, the pitcher, is batting 6th. Elias Shope, the third baseman, batting 7th. James Luzecki, the first baseman, batting 8th. And Emilio Leonarde batting 9th, and he's the right fielder.
Aaron Goettler, the starting pitcher. This is with a ball to open to the second batter, Elijah Rawlings, the shortstop. Goettler, his battery mate Brooks York, James Gardner at first, who made the first out of the game. Noah Baird at second base. This one, soft liner up the middle, knocked down by Baird playing in the shift, and flips on to first for the second out. Quickly 2 away for Obama Academy. Roman Gray, the catcher, will be batting third. Nico Durazio is the shortstop. Tanner Schreck at third base. Grayson Valancius in left field. Luke Marchinsky, member of the WPIAL basketball three-peat team in center field, and Cooper Stutzman mans right field. First pitch to Roman Gray, ground ball to third, moving to his left, Schreck, flip on to first, and a quick inning for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. 1, 2, 3. And now we head to the bottom half of the first inning. We will keep it here, and let's meet the batting 9 for the Upper St. Clair Panthers.
Starting off for the Panthers will be Nico D'Orazio, shortstop. Grayson Valencia batting second in left field. Nolan Wilson is the designated hitter. He's hitting third. Brooks York is the catcher, hitting fourth. And then it is Cooper Stutzman, the right fielder, hitting fifth. Tanner Schreck, the third baseman, in the 6th spot. James Gardner, the first baseman, in the 7th spot. Luke Marchinsky in center field hits 8th. Noah Baird is at second base and the 9th spot. And the pitcher, as Sean mentioned, being designated hit for, is Aaron Goettler.
Starting defensively for Obama Academy, James Gazecki at first base, Braylon Johnson at second, Elijah Rawlings at short, Elias Shope at third base, Jordan Brazier in left field, Caleb Myers in center, Emilio Leonarde in right field, and the battery today for the Obama Academy Eagles, Roman Gray doing the catching, Luke Amon, he is the starting pitcher for the Eagles. Based off current stats from Max Preps, this is going to be the 7th appearance for Amon. He is 3-0. 1.62 ERA for the left-hander. 3 pitchers in the staff based on the statistics with a sub-2 ERA for this Obama Academy Eagle team, led by number 25 and Emerson Baylor. He is the team leader in ERA of 0.66 ERA in 4 appearances.
8 shutouts on the season for Obama in the City League and an abbreviated schedule against WPIL teams in exhibition. This
is a good matchup.
Oh yeah, it is. It'll be a good test for both teams. Because I would think Obama would be the favorite to go through the City League playoffs and represent the City League in the state playoffs. And therefore, they're going to face good competition when they get to state.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They got to get it. It's better to get a tune-up now against some better competition to be ready.
Nico DeRazio leading off for the Panthers, and the first pitch fouled out of play, first base side. Jeff Donati leading the Upper St. Clair Panthers. In the same situation the Panthers were last season at this time when it comes to section play, as the 0-1 misses 1-1. Upper St. Clair last year at this same time effectively needed a sweep against Chartiers Valley to get into the postseason, and it's looking like that'll be the same exact thing coming up next week. Ground ball to short, misplayed by the shortstop Rawlings, and Azio will reach on an E6 for the first base runner of today's game. Brings up Grayson Valanchis, the starting left fielder. Upper St. Clair in Class 5A Section 2, currently in a 3-way tie for 4th place with Peters Township and Trinity. When you look at what they did against those two teams, swept Trinity and swept Peters Township. So Upper St. Clair is in the driver's seat as the first pitch misses for a ball, 1-0 for that 4th spot. But you do have a Chartiers Valley team that is fighting for something. Pickoff move by the left-hander off wide to Gazecki. But you have a Chartiers Valley team coming in that's a game behind those 3 teams and could rattle things as that one misses 2-0. Could rattle some things up, and despite the fact that Upper St. Clair holds that edge over both Trinity and Peters Township, could stir the pot. Pickoff move, and back safely is Durazio, as it's a good pickoff move by Amon. 2-0 misses 3-0. And as you mentioned, Lou, Obama Academy 8-0 in the City League. Carrick, the only team remotely close at 5-3. 3-0, and it's going to be a 4-pitch free pass. And 2 runners aboard now for Upper St. Clair as Nolan Wilson, the DH, steps in.
Do we know who the other 2 teams are playing in their last 2 games that are tied with Upper St. Clair?
Number 7, Nolan Wilson.
For Trinity and Peters,
they play each other. That would be
Trinity plays Moon. There's a pitch in the dirt. Throw down to third, but both runners will advance on the wild pitch.
77. Luke Evans.
So Trinity has Moon. Moon is currently in second place, or is atop the Class 5A Section 2 standings. Here's a swing and a soft bloop to first base, and Gazecki will come up to make the tag, but it will be effective as it is a 3 unassisted putout with an RBI for Wilson as Durazio comes in to score. Moving to third base is Valanchis, and it's 1-0 Upper St. Clair here in the bottom of the first. Brooks York, the catcher. Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Sending everybody back. I think they said it was a foul ball, maybe.
It was a very delayed. Okay, they move things around. So Razio went back to third for no reason. So he still counts it for the score. But then Peters Township has South Fayette. So the two teams tied with Upper St. Clair have the top two in the section. But it's been a section that they have just beaten everybody up and each other up throughout the entire season. Brooks York, the starting catcher. One away here with a runner at third, and the first pitch misses for a ball. Unearned run on the board for Upper St. Clair here in the first. Off speed, called strike, and Eamon finally getting a little bit of rhythm with that off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Set at the belt. Lifts the hands, delivers, and another off-speed swing and a miss. 1-2 now.
Nice placement on that breaking ball, just on the outside of the plate.
It is unique sometimes. You get the 1-2 here, and they'll go high and attempt with the fastball 2-2. Sometimes it's weird, though, because you have those situations where you've seen Eamon so far struggling to locate the fastball, comes in with a breaking ball, and sometimes that just helps you get your arm slot back and prepared for that fastball. There's a ground ball, 1 chop to third. Obama Academy will take the out as Shope flips on to first for the 5-3 put out, but an RBI for York. And 2 away. And another run across for Upper St. Clair as Valanchis scores. 2-0 on the RBI groundout.
And first run will be unearned.
Yep.
Second run should be earned, correct?
Second run is...
Because he made it
I
around.
have to check.
No, wait, that would have been the third out right there.
That would have been the third out, so it's an unearned run. Yep.
Another earned run, unearned. Just checking
and
my
he also
rules.
reached second on a wild pitch, too.
Yes, he did.
2 balls now as the fastball misses in the dirt again. Eamon still struggling to get location down with the fastball. So both runs unearned this inning for Obama Academy. The pitch and outside misses. 3-0.
We should add, Sean, it's not exactly perfect baseball weather tonight.
No.
Everybody's bundled up. It's cold, and the wind is blowing.
Wind blowing from left to right. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 3-1. On a very cool day before May.
Looks like you're at a football game where everybody got bundled up, blankets out, everything.
3-1, strikeout or third, runs the count full. Not often on April 30th are you looking at a 50-degree first pitch. Payoff pitch, misses low and in, and a free pass with 2 away. And a runner at first base, second free pass of the inning. And it brings up Tanner Schreck, the third baseman.
Now back at number 11, Tanner Schreck.
2 away, 2-0 Upper St. Clair here in the bottom of the first. Check on the runner, and back safely is Stutzman. An error opened the inning, and then a free pass. Wild pitch moved the runners into scoring position. First pitch to Schreck, a strike, 0-1. RBI ground out to first for Nolan Wilson, followed by an RBI ground out from Brooks York, and then the walk to Stutzman. The 0-1. Off speed, breaks late, evens the count at 1. One ball, 1 strike. Stutzman with a short lead over first, bounces back, and that fastball misses just above the letters 2-1. 2 runs without a hit in the inning for Upper St. Clair. The 2-1 misses low and in. Three balls and a strike. The pitch inside, and another free pass. Third distributed by Eamon in this first inning. And it brings up first baseman James Gardner. 7th batter of the inning for Upper St. Clair.
Now batting number 17.
Comes out to the Beastie Boys. First pitch, ground ball to short. Rawlings fields it, flips on to second for the fielder's choice to retire the side, as it is Shrek who is out on the 6-4 at second base to retire the side. Pair of runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left on for Upper St. Clair. 2-0 Panthers through 1 inning here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Top of the second inning, 2-0 Upper St. Clair. A pair of unearned runs without a hit in the bottom of the first. And after a 1-2-3 top of the first, Obama Academy will bring up the cleanup hitter and center fielder Caleb Myers. First left-handed bat for Obama Academy.
Now batting number 12, Caleb Myers.
Against Aaron Goettler. First pitch. Outside corner, misses 1-0. Boyce Mayview Park, tonight's venue. 1-0. Soft fly ball to left, and a couple steps in for Valanchis to make the catch. And 1 away on just 2 pitches. Brings up Jordan Brazier, the left fielder. I would argue this is one of, if not the best natural facilities in the WPIAL.
Grass is always beautiful here, infield well kept.
Foul ball out of play, first base side, 0-1.
In fact, you can look at it and even think it's almost like turf. That's how perfect it is.
Here in North Allegheny, easily the 2 best, I think, natural surfaces in this district. 0-1, called strike at the knees, 0-2 to Brazier.
Of course, we got some great artificial surface places, too.
0-2. Bloop to right field, charging in, and Stutzman makes the grab. And quickly 2 away here in the top half of the second inning.
West Mifflin comes to mind.
West Mifflin, they did a fantastic job with the renovations there for both the softball and baseball fields. Great press area.
Yep.
As Luke Amon, the starting pitcher, steps in. First pitch he sees, swings and bloops it to center field, and easy 1-2-3 as all the outfielders get an opportunity as Marchinski makes the play, and we head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Panthers when we return here on the network.
This
Bottom of the second inning, and Aaron Goettler's been rolling through 2 for the Panthers. 1-2-3 through the first 2 innings. Upper St. Clair will bring 8-9 and then back to the top of the order up after putting a pair of runs on no hits on the board in the bottom of the first. Sean Sputo, Lou Rude, Chris Lackner with you. We were talking before we went to break about some of the facilities here, and you mentioned West Mifflin in terms of artificial turf. One I'm a big fan of, and if they would just add a better press area in terms of
That's where we were the other night.
location. Gateway.
Yeah. Gateway's beautiful, too.
Gateway is awesome.
It's tough calling a game down the right field
Softball's great.
line. Softball's perfect. You're
Yeah.
right behind the plate.
But you're high and far away down that right field line for baseball. But it's a great facility nonetheless. Luke Marchinski leading off. First pitch misses with a ball.
I think the problem they have there is there's just no room behind home plate
Yeah.
because it goes over a hillside. You have to build it on stilts.
Ground ball to third on the second pitch. Misplayed by Elias Shope. And another error. E5 puts Marchinski on to lead off the inning. Second time that has happened for Obama Academy in as many innings, to bring up Noah Baird, the 9-hole hitter You mentioned it, yes, another one, Burkett Sports Complex in Robinson.
Now batting number 9.
Great
Just
50-50 field.
50-50 field. They just put the press box behind home plate.
Ground ball to short. Rawlings flipped to second for one. On to first. Double play. So the error gets wiped away quickly as Obama Academy turns the 6-4-3 double play and brings up the top of the order with 2 quick outs for Nico DeRazio. Great bounce back by Obama Academy after the error.
Played that very well. Solid play in the infield on that one.
First pitch to DeRazio misses high. We'll say I'm also a big fan of Latrobe's complex, too.
Mm-hmm. They have a beautiful setup there. We don't get out that way that much,
No.
but when we do, usually in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's always a good spot.
Yep.
Baseball field's great. Softball complex is great. 2-0 check swing. They'll appeal, and no swing 3-0. DeRazio reached on an error to the shortstop Rawlings to open the game. And the 3-0. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 3-1.
Fox Chapel's all turf, correct?
Fox Chapel 50.
50 are they
It's 50-50.
Okay.
Grass outfield. 3-2 as the fastball runs the count full. Full count 2-away, nobody on, 2-0 Panthers, and the payoff pitch. And a breaking pitch misses inside, and another free pass. 4th distributed by Amon today. DeRazio reaches for the second time, brings up Grayson Valanches. He walked and scored in the first inning. If you're at Fox Chapel, though, make sure you bring your sunscreen.
Oh, yeah. You're sitting out in the open.
There is no cover. First pitch. 2 chops the third as Johnson to his left flips on to first and retires the side. No runs, no hits, an error, and 1 left on base. 2 complete from Boyce Mayview Park. 2-0 Panthers. Lou Rude when we return here on the Triple Live High School Sports Network. The middle third brings in my broadcast partner. I'm Sean Sputo. Lou Rude will bring you 3 through 5.
Thank you, Sean. And as we head to the top of the third inning, it will be 7, 8, and 9. Aaron Goettler has retired the first 6 in a row for Obama Academy. It will be Elias Shope, James Lizecki, and Emilio Leonardi, 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Obama Academy Eagles. Goettler's delivery on the way. Just inside, ball 1. He has been very effective to this point. 1-0 delivery. There's a strike on a breaking ball. 1-1. 3 fly balls, 1 pop up, and 2 ground outs so far for Goettler. Another breaking ball. Right on the inside corner, froze Shope. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter for Obama here in the top of the third. Time called by the pitcher. Low. 2-2 the count now to Shope. 2-0 our score. Upper St. Clair with a pair of runs in the bottom of the first inning without recording a hit. Popped high in the air, out of play over the first base side. Count will remain 2-2.
It's one of the great things about having youth night. You know, when there's a foul ball, they're going to be sprinting for it.
Yep, they're going. You got those little kids begging to go shag those balls.
There was a young man that just he ran a 4.2 40 to get over to that foul ball.
Now he's back with it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
2-2 delivery on the way. Breaking ball inside corner, ring him up. Called strike 3. First out of the inning. First strikeout for Goettler.
And everything was on backdoor breaking balls. Started it inside on the back half of the body to break inside to the inner third. Beautiful pitching by Goettler.
Lozecki stands in for her first at bat. Ball's hit to left field. Going back is the left fielder, Valencius, and he does a quick little pirouette and comes up with the ball well hit, but he played it perfectly for the second out of the inning. So Lozecki, first pitch hitting, combination line drive, fly ball to left field. Valencius goes back and runs it down.
And I think Goettler might only be at about 20 pitches already.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown many. Breaking ball just misses to Leonardi, the right fielder. So it's 1-0. Breaking ball high, 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. We sit in the top of the third inning, Upper St. Clair with a 2-0 lead. Goettler delivers inside, 3-0 count. So the number 9 hitter, Leonardi, on deck is the leadoff hitter for Obama, Braylon Johnson.
There's a take sign all the way here, too.
One would think. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Goettler. First base runner of the game for Obama, and the first crack in Goettler.
Breaks up the perfect game through 2 in 2/3.
So Braylon Johnson will stand in. He popped up to the first baseman, didn't he? Is that what I?
Yep, in foul territory.
Foul territory. That's what I thought. Checks the runner. Now quick throw over. Diving back is Leonardi. Gets in safely. Could get some dirt on those light purple uniforms of Obama.
Lavender.
Lavender? Well,
I'm going lavender.
Lavender, like they are very catching to the eye. Unique.
I will say that. You don't see this color very often.
You don't. Very stylish, too. Pitch on the way. That's low. That's 5 straight balls now.
Yeah, see, if I'm James Helterbrand, I'm having a batter take until I see a strike right now. You have Goettler, 5 straight pitches out of the zone.
There's a strike. 1-1 the count. So after 5 straight balls, Goettler comes back with a strike.
But now you see where the pitch was located to get that strike. So now your eyes are going to be more apt to go towards that outside.
Throw back to first. Getting back in is Leonardi.
And they have a shift being played on Johnson, too, as second baseman Baird is really hovering that second base bag.
Goettler delivers. Runner going, throw down to second is not going to be in time as it goes out into center field, and the runner will hold. So a stolen base for Leonardi. And lucky that it went right to where the center fielder was, or that might have been all the way to third on that one. So a runner in scoring position for the Obama Academy. 2 outs. It is a 2-1 count on the leadoff hitter, Johnson. But now Obama in a position that they can come up with a run.
Still 2 big holes on each side of the infield.
2-1 pitch. This ball's hit high in the air to straightaway center field. And going back and camping under it is Luke Marchinski for the 3rd out. Well hit, but right at the center fielder. So it will be no runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. And we have played 2.5. Our score is Upper St. Clair 2, Obama Academy nothing on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And we are back at Boyce Mayview Park. Lou Rude, Sean Saputo is next to me, and Chris Lackner next to him. Chris is doing the wonderful camera work for us here today. Sean's running the computer and covering for me when I have to sneeze.
Let's not give Chris too much credit here.
Both of us are suffering. My sinuses are going crazy, and Sean's been fighting an upper respiratory situation. I had to give him half a bag of cough drops the other game we worked together.
A week ago.
Yep. So
I'm telling you.
This weather's killing us.
Bipolar weather in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
It will be 3, 4, and 5 for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Enough about our sickness woes here. It will be Nolan Wilson, Brooks York, and Cooper Stutzman. Wilson grounded out to the first baseman unassisted, but picked an RBI up on the play as the first pitch from Amon is a strike. Lefty on lefty. Wild pitch gets by to the backstop, but nobody's on base, so it doesn't matter. 1-1 the count. Amon working quickly. Grounded down the first baseline, and it will be a foul ball. Yes, indeed, it will be foul.
Ooh. I thought it went right over the bag.
Well, I'm going by what the umpires called, and they called it foul.
From base umpire had it foul too.
So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wilson. Amon delivers. Breaking ball way outside. 2-2.
As a lefty on lefty, I would like to see him start that like Goettler has against right-handers. Start it on the back half of the body and get that to break inside.
Yeah, he started it too far out. Pitch in the dirt.
He's had success on the inside corner against Wilson. I would stick with it.
That's how he got him to bounce it to first. And there it is. High pop-up. Second baseman Johnson goes out, and he makes the play. Short right field. Mark it an F4 and 1 out for the Panthers. That'll bring up Brooks York. He also grounded out in his first at bat, 5-3, but picked up an RBI for his troubles. As Upper St. Clair scored on a pair of groundouts, and he swings and misses strike 1 in the first inning.
I don't think he wanted to swing at that. It looked kind of half-hearted.
It was one of those excuse me.
Yep.
0-1 delivery. That one's low, 1-1. Pitch is high and outside, 2-1.
Amon's just not been able to locate the fastball.
He's been everywhere tonight with that thing. 2-1 delivery. Grounded up the middle. And it's going to be a seeing eye single for Brooks York. Hit them where they ain't. And there was nobody there. He didn't exactly tear the cover off the ball, but it got up the middle for a 1 out single. And that'll bring up Cooper Stutzman. He walked his first at bat.
First hit of the game.
And here, how strange is this, Sean? You've got 77 hitting, and they got the runner picked off, throw down to second, and he is out.
1-3-6 on the pickoff. And that is not going to make Jeff Donati happy. He had Shrek ready to bunt, Stutzman ready to bunt, move the runner over, and then you get picked off.
Now ground ball to short. Nice pick by Rawlings. Throw to first, and it's in the dirt. Can't be handled, so that's going to be an E6.
Yep. Third error for Obama Academy. 1 in each inning.
And that'll bring up Tanner Schreck. I was going to bring up the point. You had number 77 in the batter's box, and you got number 77 on the mound. How often do you see that combination?
Very seldom, especially in high school.
Yep. Breaking ball called strike on the outside corner to Schreck. Stutzman short lead at first. Throw back, and he's back easily. I think that was just, okay, I see you. Don't even think about trying to steal.
He even does have a good pickoff move over to first, though.
He does.
Very deceptive.
Fouled out of play. That'll be 0-2 to Shrek.
But yet again, the way it is and the way that Upper St. Clair looks with him as a lefty, looks like they haven't seen a lot of lefties this year because the base runners are kind of panicky getting back when he's taking a look. They're shuffling back a little bit.
High in the air to left field. And going back, making the catch is Jordan Brazier. That'll be the third out of the inning. So, no runs, one hit, one error, one left on base. We have played 3 complete here at Boyce Mayview Park. Score still remains Upper St. Clair 2, Obama Academy nothing on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Back at Boyce Mayview, he's Sean Saputo. I'm Lou Rude, and Chris Lackner's on the camera. We are heading to the top of the 4th inning. For Obama Academy, it will be Elijah Rawlings, Roman Gray, and Caleb Myers coming to the plate. 2, 3, and 4 hitters facing Aaron Goettler. Goettler has not issued a hit yet in the game. He has walked 1. So Obama Academy with only 1 base runner to this point in the game. Goettler has been very efficient. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flyouts. 1 of those a pop-up and 2 ground balls. That's pretty doggone efficient. Hasn't gotten a very high pitch count to this point as well. And Obama Academy players have gotten contact on Goettler. They just haven't been able to get solid contact, and when they have, it's been right at players. So Goettler with a nice effort to this point. Obama's been close to getting contact, but they haven't been able to come up with it. So it will be Rawlings standing in. He grounded out short to first in his initial at bat. Breaking ball inside, ball 1. Pitch low and away, ball 2. Rawlings, leadoff hitter for Obama. Top of the 4th, 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3.
Taken all the way here.
And Goettler in danger of picking up his 2nd walk of the game. And that will do it. 4-pitch walk to Rawlings. 2nd walk issued by Goettler. And Obama with the leadoff hitter on base. Roman Gray comes up. He grounded out 3rd to 1st. Back in the 1st inning.
You know, again, unless you're laying down a bunt here, taken all the way.
Ball outside, and he did not show bunt. A little bit of a shift on second baseman, almost over to second base. Pitched him to the outside. He just fouled it.
Don't like that
off
swing.
the screen. 1-1.
That's not a location you're looking to swing at after 5 consecutive balls.
No. Unless you're trying to punch it through that hole on the right side, which I was about to point out is huge right now.
But if you're doing that, you need that runner to be taken off.
Yep. Pitch is in the dirt.
Because now you're looking at a 3-0 count if you don't swing at that 1-0.
Now it's 2-1. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Obama Academy Eagles. Goettler delivers high. Would have been on base right now, Sean.
Yep.
3-1 count.
It's really 8 consecutive pitches that he's thrown out of the zone.
The batter helped him on 1. Ball 4.
9.
That's a 5-pitch walk.
You really, if you're Obama Academy, I am not swinging at all until he shows me he can hit the strike zone right now.
Timeout called. So we're going to get a conference at the pitcher's mound.
Unless you're going for a double hit and run here.
Yeah.
No reason to swing the bat.
I don't know if we're going to get some action out in the bullpen or not for Upper St. Clair.
But those are 9 consecutive pitches outside of the strike zone.
And they're umpires are letting the coach talk.
Very
long conversation out there. Now it's going to break it up.
Not often do you see the umpire give that much time.
I know. That's why I mentioned it. Usually they're in a hurry to rush the game along. I mean, at this point, there's only so many things you can say.
Yeah. Throw a strike.
Throw strikes.
That's all you need.
Get your composure back and go back to your mechanics.
Yep. Find your arm slot. Get it over the plate.
Pick off. Safe. That was a very nice play. Well executed, but the runner, Elijah Rawlings, was able to get back into second by a hair. So this is Caleb Myers standing in. Fouls the first pitch out of play down the left field line. 0-1 count. You think that was a ball?
It just frustrates me. You want to see a very good pitch. It has to be right over the heart of the plate.
That one was over the heart of the plate, and he fouled it off. 0-2 the count.
That's the one I'm okay with. The first pitch, though, again, 9 consecutive out of the zone. You got to have patience at the plate.
Timeout. What are we at?
I think the pitcher in the bullpen might have missed the catcher.
Okay.
Shot it over the fence.
I was going to say, I don't think there's a softball game going on. That's the only other possibility because the softball field is right along the right field line. Grounded foul, out of play.
Those Panthers are headed to the playoffs. Softball, you and I called them defeating Moon last week to clinch a playoff spot.
Yes, we did. Very exciting game up at Moon. It's probably why we got invited here to do the game.
Might be.
Oh, that almost looked like the old Ephus pitch. That was a very slow changeup. It was also high.
I don't know if that was a change or a curveball that just didn't break.
It was something. 1-2 fouled off the screen, so nice at bat for Myers. He's staying alive. Runners at first and second. It's Rawlings at second, Gray at first after a pair of leadoff walks.
Ump needed some baseballs.
So Goettler checks with York for the sign. In the stretch, checks the runner at second. Now comes home. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count.
Nope. Strikeout.
Oh, was that a strikeout?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed that foul. That is a strikeout. Excuse me, Sean. First out of the inning. So a big strikeout for Aaron Goettler. I forgot about that when he fouled off the screen. I was too busy talking and it didn't write in my scorebook. That's why you're here, to keep me straight.
We work together as a team.
So Jordan Brazier stands in. He flew out to right his initial at bat. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball that time.
The only thing about Obama Academy they have to adjust at the plate is they're stepping out. They're stepping away when they swing. Like they're trying to pull everything.
Well, that would explain why they've got the shift on, too. Pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And yeah, this is a good test for them because you have to wonder just how the quality of pitching was that they faced in the City League by looking at the scores that they ran up on teams. That's a strike. And that's not to take anything away from what they accomplished. That's, I coached softball, and some of the section teams we faced, you had to play out a section just to get competition.
And you're going to see a lot better when it comes state time, too.
Yep. Just misses. 2-2 the count.
You're going to see Goettler level and better.
Oh, yeah.
In the state playoffs.
So you got to be ready for it. And this is how you get ready for it in an exhibition game like this. Grounded underneath the pitcher's glove. Flipped to second for the force. Throw back to first, not in time. So nice play by the second baseman. It'll be a 4-6 force out of Gray. That'll be the second out of the inning. Moving to third will be Rawlings, and Brazier will be on first with a fielder's choice. But runners in first and third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Luke Amon.
Jeff Donati wants a conversation here. I mean, think about this double play, but he was safe. No question asked. I don't think it was close.
No, I thought he was well beyond the base.
I'm confused by Jeff Donati and what he's asking here. I mean,
I don't think there was interference at second base.
No, there was no interference. It was a slow rolling ground ball to second. Easily beat out at first base. I don't know what the conversation is.
I don't either.
Unsure what he was looking for there. I thought that was a very routine 4-6 put out with a runner reaching on a fielder's choice.
Yep. The potential for the double play would have been if Goettler could have fielded it, because that would have saved a few steps all the way around. So Amon stands in. He flew out to center. Runners at first and third, pair of outs here. Runner going down, throw back to third to try and catch him off. So it's a stolen base for Brazier.
It's one of the slower stolen bases you'll ever see.
Yeah.
He trotted in, but he took off on the pitch.
That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count.
Big opportunity for Obama Academy here, though.
To pair runners out there, if you get a base hit, you could tie this score up. Goettler's 1-1 delivery.
Unsure what he was looking for there. I thought that was a very routine 4-6 put out with a runner reaching on a fielder's choice.
Yep. The potential for the double play would have been if Goettler could have fielded it, because that would have saved a few steps all the way around. So Amon stands in. He flew out to center. Runners at first and third, pair of outs here. Runner going down, throw back to third to try and catch him off. So it's a stolen base for Brazier.
It's one of the slower stolen bases you'll ever see.
Yeah.
He trotted in, but he took off on the pitch.
That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count.
Big opportunity for Obama Academy here, though.
To pair runners out there, if you get a base hit, you could tie this score up. Goettler's 1-1 delivery. Outside corner. Strike 2. Perfect pitch there.
Even as a pitcher, you have to know that's a strike.
Yeah.
You have to protect the plate there. Go the opposite way.
Got to get the ball in play somewhere to try and get a run home. Grounder to second, flip to first in time, counted Baird to Gardner. 4-3 on the put out, and that will be the third out of the inning, and Goettler gets out of trouble. So for the Obama Academy, no runs. There were no hits. There were no errors, and they left 2 on base. We have played 3 1/2. Score remains Upper St. Clair 2, Obama Academy nothing on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Watch some of them, and we are back here at Hoist Mayview Park.
I'm going to give a little, I'm going to give a shameless plug to Chris Lackner. He's the producer of the Rebel Yell podcast. It's not mentioned in that promo, but you know what? He's the behind the scenes of that operation.
Somebody has to keep Don in line, right?
Hey, Don's the face. He's the voice.
He's the face of the
Chris
network.
is the one we don't put on the screen,
Yes.
but he handles everything.
Don is the face of the network. Point blank. He's the man.
But shameless plug for Chris Lackner, who's here with us today.
And for Don, because it's a great podcast.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
It is.
If you haven't tuned in, I highly suggest it. It is very good.
You can learn a lot. He gets some very interesting stories from the players and coaches, and great insights into just high school athletics in general here in Western Pennsylvania. There's a shameless plug for the podcast as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be James Gardner, Luke Marchinsky, and Noah Baird, 7, 8, and 9 for Upper St. Clair here in the bottom of the fourth. Facing Luke Amon, 2-0. The Panthers in the lead. And the Beastie Boy intro for James Gardner, his walk-up song. Amon's pitch, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Amon. Took a little something off that. 0-1 the count. Gardner reached on a fielder's choice, his first at bat. Breaking ball there again. You brought that point up, Sean. That's a good point. He started that breaking ball way outside, and it continued even further outside. 1-1 pitch. Ripped right to the third baseman. Great line shot by Gardner, but right at the third baseman, Shope, who made an excellent catch. 1 out in the inning. That's about the hardest hit ball we've seen tonight so far.
We've had some fly balls, but nothing that were dangerous.
That'll bring up center fielder Luke Marchinsky.
But that one was definitely a frozen rope.
He reached on an error in his first at bat and then got wiped out on a double play. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Breaking ball just outside. 2-0. Just missed the corner to the outside. Couldn't get him to chase. Amon delivers inside. 3-0. No, we called it a strike on the inside corner. Goodness gracious. He's got a better view than I do. Grounded up the middle. Rawlings over from short. Makes the catch. Throw to first in time. Nice play by Elijah Rawlings, moving to his left to come up with that ground ball, hit up the middle, and makes a nice throw to first to Lazecki for the out, and that will bring up Noah Baird. Baird is the one that hit into the double play, the first that wiped out Marchinsky before. So 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Just misses, ball 1.
Baird playing a little mind games here, showing the bunt.
Yeah. Well, they're back behind him. Breaking ball gets away. 2-0. Third baseman's deep. I mean, if he can put it down and leg it out.
I think that was just more of a show me. 2 quick at bats to start the inning.
Yeah. 2-0 pitch. Outside 3-0. What you don't want to do is walk the number 9 hitter on what could be the third out of the inning and turn the order over. All 4. No,
Oh,
they called a strike on the inside corner.
I will say, Eamon's doing his best Bubba Chandler in a decent start performance today.
Yeah.
A lot of walks, but still
Ground
managing to
ball
get
to
out of
short.
it.
Rawlings up with it. Throw to Lazinski at first, or Lazecki rather, and he comes up with it. So a nice 6-3 from Rawlings to Lazecki for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We played 4 complete here at Boyce Mayview Park. 2-0 Upper St. Clair over Obama Academy on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. I said, hopefully he's got a sponsor.
I wish.
And we are back at Boyce Mayview. Lou Rude, Sean Saputo. I can't give you a shameless plug for your Instagram thing that you do. But
Yeah, we don't have to do that.
It involves eating of wings, which is something I really love to do. I think Chris Lackner likes to eat wings too.
There's
definitely.
You know what? There's many things in this world that are great to do, but moving some hens to their new cage in your stomach, it changes the game.
It does. It's really good. And then there's a plethora of sauces and ways of cooking them. And, and it's one of the things I can eat. It is being diabetic and having to watch what I eat, staying away from carbs.
I'm a hot sauce guy all the way.
I can eat them.
The hottest of the hot.
Barbecue I love, but I have to watch. It has to be sugar-free.
Yeah.
Otherwise, garlic parmesan, lemon pepper, things like that I know I can eat and still enjoy the wings.
You can't go wrong with a good garlic parm.
No, you can't. So, all right, enough wing talk. I'm getting hungry here. It will be 7, 8, and 9 for Obama Academy. Elias Shope, James Lazecki, and Emilio Leonardi. Shope went down looking in his first at bat. So he's 0 for 1 in the game. As it's starting to get dark here at Boyce Mayview Park. The lights are on. So when the sun goes down, nothing to worry about. Goettler still on the mound for Upper St. Clair. First pitch of the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Little ode to Jimmy Buffett there when the sun goes down.
There you go.
Rest in peace to a legend. Him and Kenny Chesney on that song.
0-2. And I had the chance to see him in concert.
I heard his concerts.
Oh, it was unreal.
It
was unreal. It was out at Star Lake when they used to call it Star Lake.
They do again.
They are back to Star Lake again. Okay, it was out at Star Lake.
I heard everybody had like their blenders there, pitchers of margaritas.
I saw pickup trucks with liners that had pools in the back.
Hurricanes being drank
everywhere.
That's awesome.
Call strike 3. And he goes down looking a second time.
Yeah, I heard.
Sorry about that, people. We just reminiscing a little bit here.
That's what video's for, you know. Yeah. I heard it. I heard those were a blast.
Oh, it was a sight to behold, sounds to behold. It was really, it was one of those experiences.
Yeah.
So it'll be James Lazecki. He flew out to left. First pitch is high and inside.
Oh, just missed.
Ball 1. Breaking ball in there. That was a beauty. 1-1. He broke that thing right in. 1-1 delivery. Fouled off the facing of the bricks here at Boyce Mayview Park, just over by the first base dugout of the Upper St. Clair Panthers. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up in the air, and that's going to get back out of play over the stands on the right field side or first base side. And now all the youth baseball players are sprinting.
Oh, yeah.
To see who can get it first, and you got people pointing them in the right direction and everything else. Count remains 1-2. Fouled off the screen. Nice job by Lazecki to hang in there.
Wind has died down.
It has.
You can tell.
You can see the flag out there just kind of hanging limply, whereas before it was starched out. Grounded into the hole on the right side for a base hit, and that will be the first hit of the game for Obama with one out here in the sixth. So Goettler pitched 5 1/3.
4 1/3. Yep.
4 1/3 rather. Yeah, it's in the fifth. I said 6. It's in the fifth. 4 1/3 of no hit ball.
But again, that's one of the things. They have second base shifted way over.
Yep, they're
and
giving
that
it to him.
Creates that hole.
Leonardi stands in. He's walked and stolen a base. Swing and a miss, strike one. But a very efficient outing for Goettler to this point. Time called by the batter. Actually, it's Leonardo I can see on his jersey. They've got their names on the jersey. I must not have. Pitch is low and away outside. I guess I did not read the lineup correctly.
It's okay.
Handwritten lineups sometimes are difficult to pick up. Breaking ball. Oh, he dropped that thing right in there. So it is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Leonardo. Just outside, 2-2 the count. Lazecki at first with the first hit of the game for Obama against Goettler. 1 out. We're in the top of the fifth. 2-0 Panthers. Another breaking ball. Hit in the dirt, foul. Count will remain at 2-2. And we have action in the bullpen for Upper St. Clair. That is Max Dietrich, number 27, I believe. 2-2 delivery. Pop foul out of play. Good at bat for Leonardo. He's making Goettler work. And the youth league players, as they went flying after that ball again. That ball again. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a bad pitch. Second out, and that will bring up Braylon Johnson, the second baseman. Johnson has popped up to first in foul territory and hit a fly ball to center field for his 2 outs in the game. So 2 outs with the runner at first now. Runner going, throw down to second. Good night. So the runner, Lazecki, thrown out 2, was that 4?
Yep, 2-4.
2-4. Perfect throw. And out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. 4.5 complete. 2-0 Upper St. Clair over Obama Academy here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Lou Rude, Sean Saputo, and Chris Lackner here at Boyce Mayview Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 Upper St. Clair with the lead over the Obama Academy Eagles. Obama Academy 12-4 on the season, 8-0 in the City League. Upper St. Clair facing a huge series to start of next week against Chartiers Valley that will determine their playoff fate.
College football trivia.
Go for it.
What school utilizes Derude's Sandstorm that they're known for?
Penn State.
No.
No.
That's Zombie Nation.
Oh, that's Zombie Nation.
South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina.
The Gamecocks.
Okay. Well, I would have not guessed that.
They're big with Derude's Sandstorm.
Okay.
Yeah, Penn State's all about the Zombie
That's a
Nation.
Zombie Nation, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I don't.
There's only one song I like.
I don't. I don't condone that song.
Yeah, there's only one song I like to hear at college games.
What's that?
Hail to the victors.
Ah, Michigan.
Yeah. I'm a native. I'm a native son. Grew up a Michigan fan. Didn't move here till the 8th grade. That ball to leadoff hitter DeRozio is low, ball 1. And I'll root for the home teams. And I root for Penn State as long as they're not playing Michigan.
Nope.
And I root for Pitt for the most part.
Yep.
And West Virginia.
Nope.
Pitch is low, 2-0. Well, it's funny. I being a former football coach, I've got players that I coach that have played at Pitt, have played at Penn State, have played at Michigan, Wisconsin, Notre Dame. Pitch is outside, ball 4.
My old athletic director, when I worked in Texas, he played for Michigan.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Back in the 70s.
What was his name?
Now batting number 12, Grayson.
Gilbert Zimmerman.
I remember him. That's when I was in college in the 70s. And
he started in the military and then went to Michigan late.
Squares around for the bunt, pulls back. And that will be ball 1. It is Grayson Valencius up at the plate.
He would end up going on to be a strength coach at SMU, working there.
Ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to be a passed ball, and DeRozio will move to second. And you got to credit Valencius a little bit. He had the bat out there to the last second and then pulled it away, and I think it caused the catcher to take his eye off of it. I think he was expecting a bunt there. So now DeRozio at second. Going for third, throw down is not going to be in time. Picked that beautifully, did DeRozio with the run, so he gets a stolen base. And it's now 2 balls, 1 strike the count with a runner on third and nobody out. And up at first and third, strike right down the middle of the plate. 2-2. Fouled over the backstop, out of play.
And because of the pass ball, it depends on how this inning goes, whether or not this run could be earned if DeRozio comes around to score. Because in retrospect, he really should only be at second base.
Ooh, nice play by the catcher, Gray. He had to get out there in a hurry to get that ball, or it would have been another wild pitch. And there is a lot of room here at Upper St. Clair.
This is a very unforgiving backstop area.
Fouled out of play. 3-2 count remains. Valencius just trying to get the ball in play to get the run home. That is ball 4. Just missed outside. So now runners at first and third with nobody out. Amon, who's pitched a solid game to this point. Who'd you equate him to, Bubba Chandler, with that?
Yeah, Bubba Chandler when he's having himself a solid game. Couple runs, couple hits, a good bit of walks.
Chases the runner back at first, and
he's just missing punch outs, really.
Yep. Well, you got DeRozio at third, Valencius at first, and Wilson, the DH, standing in. Pitch is high, ball 1.
It's not very often when you're in the bottom of the 5th inning of work and you have walked 6 batters.
And only 2 runs are in.
And 2 runs have come in, both unearned.
Yep. 1-0 delivery. Runner going down to second, unchallenged.
Well, that's a toss-up. I don't think did he break on the pitch?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did. I saw him break. He was going all the way. There wasn't going to be a throw anyway.
Nah.
Pitch outside. It's 3-0 to Wilson.
There's nobody warming up for Obama Academy.
Looks like it's up to Amon to pitch his way out of this. 3-0 delivery. That's a strike.
That was a gimme strike right there.
Well, I was right down Broadway. Maybe just a tad high, but it was right down Broadway. 3-1 delivery. Hit into left center field. 1 run will come home. 2 runs will come home. And headed for second will be Wilson with a stand-up double and a pair of RBIs. So DeRazio comes home with run number 3 and Valencius with run number 4 and 2 RBI. For Wilson, Brooks York stands in. Grounded out to the infield and got an RBI and singled in his 2 at-bats.
It was only a matter of time before the walks were going to catch up to you.
Fouled out of play by York, 0-1 the count. So big time hit by Wilson. 2 leadoff walks and a pass ball got him to second and third, and then the delivery. Runner headed for third, and it hit the runner, hit the batter, so the runner's going to have to go back. So York gets on, hit by a pitch, and that will force the runner back, and that will bring up Cooper Stutzman. Time out there as Elijah Rawlings comes over to talk to Amon, calm him down a little bit.
Now batting number 77.
2 runs in the inning. It's 4-0 Upper St. Clair. We've got runners at first and second. Still nobody out. Stutzman stands in. Amon delivers. This ball's ripped straight away center field. It's going to get over the head of the center fielder. 1 run's going to come in. 2 runs are going to come in. Stutzman's motoring towards third, and he's going to be in with a stand-up triple. 2 RBIs. So Wilson comes in with the 5th run, and York will come in with the 6th run, and it's a triple and 2 RBIs.
You want to know the problem that happened on that one?
He came in first.
Yep. Myers came in a few steps, and it sailed right over his head. First step should always be back.
Yep.
And he crossed himself up, and that's going to do it for Amon. 4+.
And it's going to be Jordan Brazier, who had been out in left field, is going to come in to pitch. So I would assume Amon's going to go there. Here's another good one. A lot of teams use this one.
Seven Nation Army.
7 Nation Army. Another classic. Remember those old CDs they used to have? Stadium Rock.
Stadium Rock, Jock Jams.
Jock Jams, all those. Yeah, all the songs that could be played at an athletic event. And every one of them had the final countdown on it.
Yep. Jump around.
Jump around, yep. That's Wisconsin's biggie.
Yep.
And then Virginia Tech, Metallica, Enter Sandman.
Yep. That, I think, is the coolest entrance.
That is one of the more impressive entrances. I'm still partial to jumping up and touching that M Go Blue from the M Club coming out on the field while they're playing the Victors in front of 110, 115,000 people. That's
Calling Baton Rouge and LSU at Tiger Stadium.
Yeah. Sweet Home Alabama at Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
I'm just don't hate the player, hate the game.
Oh, I do.
Pitch is outside to Schreck. Ball 1. Schreck reached on a walk and popped up or flew out to left field. Ball's ripped and a beautiful stab by the third baseman, Shope. Line shot. That was headed down the line, but Shope jumped up and got it. First out.
He is solid at the hot corner. I know he had the error earlier on the ground ball, but
I think it took a bad hop on him.
2 liners, though.
Yep.
He's been on it.
Gardner stands in. First pitch is ball 1. Gardner reached on a fielder's choice, and he was the victim of one of Shope's grabs on a line drive. Pitch is high, 2-0 now.
Bergier, this is his 6th appearance, 3.23 ERA.
And his first batter was Shrek, correct?
Yes.
2 balls.
Make it 3.
1 strike.
Should be
3
3 and
ball.
0.
Yeah, it is 3 ball.
Yep.
Okay. 3-0. Ball 4. So Gardner walks. Runners at first and third for Upper St. Clair with 1 out. Coming up to the plate is Luke Marchinski. He has reached on an error and grounded out short to first.
Courtesy or pinch runner at first base. Can't see the number right now.
I cannot see it either.
Austin
Chambers is running.
Now batting number 1, Luke Marchinski.
So Marchinski stands in. Bergier on in relief of Amon. Squares around to bunt, no play as the runner steals second. Now 2 runners in scoring position.
The 6-0 game, I would have taken the throw down and attempted to get the out.
Yeah. Pitch outside, 2-0.
Because you're really not helping yourself if a hit goes through here because you're getting 2 now.
Yeah, well, they've gotten 2 at a pop on the 2 hits. Breaking ball, high, outside, 3-0.
Now you really wish you would have went through with trying to get that stolen base because even if you trade the out for the run, you got 2 outs and nobody on.
Yeah. 3-0 delivery. Ball 4. Bases are filled with Panthers. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Noah Baird. Baird hit into a double play in his first at bat and grounded out short to first in his second. So Obama with the infield back at double play depth at second and short and sort of up in front of the bases at first and third. First pitch is a called strike on Baird.
Now batting number 9.
They're up, but they're not really up at first and third.
Winning run at the plate.
Baird pops this up. It's in foul territory. There's room. Lozecki gets over, and it just goes over the fence into the Upper St. Clair bullpen. So it's 0-2 to Baird. Breaking ball outside and high, ball 1.
Started a little too early.
Yep, 1-2 the count. High, 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 out, 6-0 Upper St. Clair here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And it's 2-2 the count to Baird. Ball 3. Nowhere to put him. Have a full count. Brazier from the stretch. Ball 4. Run's going to come home. So a walk and an RBI for Baird. And coming home to score the 7th run is going to be Stutzman. And everybody will move up 1. So it's Chambers at 3rd as the pinch runner. Marchinski is at 2nd. And Baird is at 1st. And the top of the order, as Upper St. Clair has hit around, will be Durazio. First pitch, a strike on the outside corner.
Book closes on Eamon, 4+ innings, allows 7 runs, 5 earned, 6 walks, so no strikeouts, 3 hits, and hit a batter.
Durazio walked to lead off the inning. That's 1-1 count. He's walked twice and reached on an error. So he's been on base all 3 times, scored 2 runs in the game. High and outside, 2-1.
And the winning run standing at first now.
Brazier delivers high, 3-1. And he's in danger of walking another run in here. Came on in relief this inning of Luke Amon. 3-1 pitch. All 4. And that'll do it. Another run comes home.
4 consecutive walks by Brazier.
So that will be run number 8, courtesy of pinch runner Austin Chambers. And Marchinski moves to 3rd. Baird up to 2nd. And Durazio is at 1st. And it will be Grayson Valencius coming up. He's walked twice, scored a pair of runs, has a stolen base, and he also grounded out 2nd to 1st in his 3 at-bats. Winning run now at 2nd base for Upper St. Clair. Brazier pitches high, ball 1.
Brazier just looks uncomfortable.
Yeah. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ball 3.
I don't think St. Clair's even worried about swinging at this point.
Nah, they're
right
just
now
straight takes right now. Ball 4. Another walk. So run number 9 comes in. Run number 10 is at 3rd base. And that would end the game at that point. So Baird is at 3rd. He could be the 10th run. Durazio is at 2nd.
We have a runner going into first base, number 3.
For Valencius.
Yep.
Matt Yates.
Now batting number 7, Nolan Wilson.
Lou, I got to ask you this. In all your years,
Yes.
have you ever seen a potential game end on 6 straight walks
No.
to put a run roll into effect?
There's a strike. Is that a 1-1 count
Yep.
now?
1-1.
I've never seen it end on 6 straight walks. Fly ball to straightaway center field. Myers coming in for it, makes the catch here. Runner tagging up, coming to the plate, and he will score, and that's the ball game. So Baird comes home with the 10th run. SF8 for Wilson, gets the RBI, And that will do it. So for Upper St. Clair here in the bottom of the fifth inning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs on
2 hits.
2 hits. There were no errors this inning.
I'm not even going to count the left on base. Doesn't matter.
1 scored, 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay. So our final is Upper St. Clair 10, Obama Academy nothing in 5 innings. We'll be back for the wrap-up after this on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And welcome back to Boyce Mayview Park. I'm Lou Rude. And next to me is Aaron Goettler, the winning pitcher in today's game, as the Upper St. Clair Panthers come away with a 10-run rule, 5-inning win, 10-0 over the Obama Academy Eagles. And Aaron, you were cruising along for the most part through the entire game. What do you think worked best for you out there?
Definitely my location. Lost it a little bit in the middle, but still good enough to put up no runs. So
Yeah.
first 3 innings, I was cruising.
Yeah, you were. You were getting them out very easily, and actually had a no-hitter going for a while. I know we're not allowed to talk about that stuff, but we didn't mention it on the air, so we didn't try and jinx you. But you had a no-hitter going, and it only allowed a couple base runners. So you definitely had your control and had them under control. Your team did a nice job defensively behind you. That was one thing that we talked about up here. You were getting them to hit the ball, and you trusted your team to make the catch. Has that been the case for you this season?
Yeah, that's been the case my whole life, really. I'm not that big of a kid, never threw too hard, so I had to get people to get weak contact, get outs. Our team did great today. They had a couple hard hit balls their hardest hit balls, we got them out on it. So, yeah, they did great back there.
Okay. Do you have any questions, Sean? All right, Aaron, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great job, and
Thanks.
Congratulations, and good luck in your series coming up against Chartiers Valley on Monday.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, Coach joins me, Jeff Donati. Wait, I don't have my glasses.
That's good. Yep.
Donati, there we go. Coach, you have to be pleased with the way the team played today. They did a nice job defensively. The pitcher did a great job, and you came up with some timely hits to break